What's up, guys? We're down at the creek trying to do some exploring and looking for wildlife for the pond. I'm hoping to catch some crawfish, maybe some more tadpoles for the kids to explore and have fun. Pick up some trash. Go ahead and put that in the bucket, buddy. Good job. And clean the creek while looking for different little random wildlife. So we're exploring down the creek, catching tadpoles. Got our first bucket of trash, and look at this right here, guys. If you look, it's hard to tell. Those are tadpole eggs. Look at them all. And they go all the way up here too, and they're like wrapped around this rock. Isn't that cool? And keep going a little bit further down. You grabbing that trash, bud? Put it to the bucket. Holy cow, let him go. I caught one. Oh man, what is that? That's not a minnow. It looks like a baby bluegill.
Oh my god.
So we're walking along, we're heading back. This is a really cool plant that I was definitely debating getting a piece of, but it's the only one I can find. So unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to appreciate it and let it stay. But it's right in the middle of the creek. And then over here, there is a cool centipede. Oh man, look at the size of that guy. And y'all can look, you see, these are the good ones that we added to our pond already, and you can see how big they get over here. Archimedes, stand next to them. So hopefully they get about that size in our pond. We just found the most beautiful dragonfly I've ever seen. It is iridescent green. So there is the one plant we were admiring, and here is another one embedded in the bank. So now that I know there's more than one and it's a water plant, I'm getting this one. All right, guys, I have never seen a purple dragonfly in my life. But there, just focus. Beautiful purple dragonfly right there. So the other one I couldn't dig out of the bank, but I saw this, and it has little bitty ones off to the side, so I got that out. And look at how pretty these purple flowers are here. So I'm gonna grab one more off the bank, and I'll put those in the pond. So we just left from where we got those plants, and we're exploring, and we found a minnow trap. All right, guys, we're back from the creek. Here is our bucket of trash, our awesome minnow trap that we found. I went by Walmart. It's like a $15 or so minnow trap, so I'm pretty excited. We're gonna have to try that out at some point. And then these are all the different plants I ended up grabbing along the way. There was a huge clump that went probably about 50 feet of this, so I didn't feel bad about grabbing 4 or 5. And then all these different ones. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this. As far as the channel goes, I would like to keep that theme going of anytime I'm out in the wilderness, I'm gonna make an attempt to get at least a 5-gallon bucket of trash. I think that's something everybody can try to aspire to. I'm not filling up 13, 14 trash bags and my whole day doing it. But you know, it's a little something that I can do and reasonably do within the amount of time that I'm spending in the woods or on the creeks or at the pond, and still enjoy myself while making a difference. And over time, I think it's gonna make a really big difference. So yeah, that's the purpose of doing that. All right, guys, I'm about to start repotting these so we can go put them in the pond. So I'll go ahead and knock that out. All right, so this is where I'm thinking I'm gonna place everything. I want that in that corner. I want my canna lilies in that corner, and I'm gonna continue just adding plants along this lip right here. That way from my bathroom window, I have a clear view into the pond. The dogs can still come over here because they normally drink from this side anyway. So yeah, I'm about to add all the plants. All right, here are our new plants. Our elephant ear things, those are doing great. They're sending out new growth and they're really starting to thrive. Right here and right here. That's just below the surface and that's just below the surface, so we'll see how that goes. I might switch this one for that one because it's taller. And I really like where that one's at because it's pushing out more into the center of the pond. I love these being in the corners. So I feel like now there's so much different habitat for all the different little animals in here that we're really gonna start thriving. And canna lilies, I think these are canna lilies. I'm not 100% sure if they're like able to be fully aquatic like this. I had them in a bucket of water and they seemed like they were doing great. So we'll see how they adjust. Look who's using the dock. And the last thing I wanted to say, I did buy a single plant. It was $5 and I hadn't had any luck finding it. But I don't know if you can see it or how well you can see it. That's hornwort. So I ended up buying some because that other stuff was just that grass you see right there. It's not the same. But yeah, so that hornwort is supposed to help with water clarity, and over time it'll propagate. And again, it gives a lot of structure for the wildlife.